byOuka Studios. So it is 11:23 a.m. July 30th, 20 to 24. The day after Lancer's birthday. So I'm now officially a man. Pretty awesome. First stream since becoming a man. We are playing the Visions of Mana demo, which just came out. Gonna try this out. Apparently you get rewarded for playing through the demo, apparently. You get like weapons for when the full game comes out or something like that. So figured we'd go ahead and do this. There's a piece of shrimp. Alright, so since we speak English, we should probably go English. That would only make sense. Graphics mode, prioritize image quality, I guess. Adjust the brightness so that both images are visible. That's pretty much fine. Pretty much fine.
Visions of Mana!
Oh my god! Shut up, dude. I know what the game's called. Looks like there's a little mana beast over there. This game randomly went out of full screen. What's up with that? I already have this game pre-ordered, so don't gotta worry about that. Normal, instant, normal, of course. Normal, Ohio. I don't like mini-map rotating. Sitting on it and rotating, even. Auto run. We might want to turn that on. I don't know, but... Controls. Customize. Full screen, sir. You freaking Riddler fan? Alright. Not sure what this is. Guess we'll turn it on. Why not? Hi. Camera. Normal. Normal, Ohio. Audio. Character voices gotta be the highest. You know how it is. New game. Not sure how long this demo is. Probably, I'm guessing not that long, but you never know. I mean, the Dragon Quest XI demo was actually pretty long, so you never know with these things. Okay. We appreciate your interest in the Visions of Mana demo. In this demo version of Visions of Mana, you can progress through a portion of the storyline, explore the field, and battle enemies. A boss awaits you at the end of this chapter. Expert. Do you have the strength to come out victorious? Probably not. The star marker will point you in the right direction through your plow-through. Don't forget to use the elemental vessels in your class strikes during battle. You can handily defeat whatever enemies you face if you make use of these extra powers at your disposal. Once you use an elemental vessel, it goes on cooldown. But the more you use normal attacks in battle, the shorter the cooldown time. Okay. You can set items, magic, or abilities as shortcuts on the ring menu. These shortcuts can help you on your journey. You can check the menu to view more details about each item or move. I mean, I guess we could do that. While we're sawing farmers and chopping chefs and shooting wizards in the dick and stabbing construction workers in the nipple. You know what I mean?
Snowfall is already starting to melt.
What a relief.
The spirits are probably celebrating the naming of a new alm. They're welcoming us.
Great. Wonderful. Can we get out of the cold already?
Remind me who it was who said they wanted to make a bunch of snowmen earlier?
I never dwell on the past. Focus on the now, Val.
And speaking of the here and now, we should discuss our plan.
Marley!
If we follow the falls, we'll reach a plateau. Rata Harbor is just beyond that.
Harbor? As in Ocean Harbor? I always wanted a chance to see the sea.
Southern
The
accent,
ships there will
even.
take us to Illistana, capital of the deep.
I hear Illistana is the largest city in the world.
That's where we'll meet up with the Alm of Water. Whoever they are, I hope they're ready for us.
Remember, we're not just picking up an alm in Illistana.
It's also where we will request the rites of initiation.
It's still a long way to get to the Tree of Mana. But the Queen of Illistana is attentive to the needs of the alms. She will pray for our safe passage.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Then we barely even set foot out the door, it seems.
It seems. Rime fault. Not sure if this is where the full game actually begins, but you never know.
Something wrong?
Look,
That thing is frozen solid.
It probably let one go.
Yep, nothing more than a block of ice. Wait. It's melting, see?
oh,
Woo! Hey, it's Lil Cactus! From Legend of Mana.
Are you okay? You were frozen solid a second ago.
They brought back Lil Cactus! Wonder if he's gonna be like the save point. Physical damage dealt by weapons can be one of two types, slash or strike. In addition, there are 8 types of elemental damage: fire, water, wind, earth, darkness, light, moon, and wood. Like in most Mana games. Monsters can be weak, resistant, or immune to one or more of these damage types, I belched. Check the color of the afflicted HP damage after a hit to know what each type does to a specific enemy. Experiments fighting with different characters or moves to figure out what works best against difficult foes. You can choose to borrow the power of an elemental by going to the gear skill section of the main menu and selecting an elemental vessel for a specific character. Equipping a vessel will activate the powers of its corresponding class. This is known as changing your class. Oh, so basically different like vessels will have different classes. That's kind of neat. With each class comes a different set of moves and choice of weapons. Elemental plot. This system allows you to power up each elemental class. Elemental points are required to advance along the elemental plot. You can obtain these points by converting golden clovers found throughout the land into elemental points using the menu option or gathering elementite. The elemental plot displays how much of an elemental's power you can wield. As the character progresses through the plot, the more in tune they will be with an element, clearing the way to learn more powerful moves and abilities. So basically you level up these elemental plots. You will only be able to progress up to level 4 in the demo version. What? That's not right. Damn demo police. Obtained Lil Cactus Diary. Okay. Diary page.
Plant thing drop something back there?
Yeah, it looks like a diary, maybe?
Well, are you gonna read it or what?
Karina, I can't just read that cactus's private thoughts. right? Or can I?
I think you can, as long as you give it back to him next time we cross paths. Come on.
Nah. I am invincible! Or am I? Invoking the power of the elements. You are now able to access the vessel menu. From here you can choose which elemental's power to assign to a character and equip the corresponding elemental vessel. How cool is that? We got characters! Val, Morley, and Karina. Apparently the little elemental beast is not playable. Kinda sucks, but... Guides. View the guides! I don't think we need to worry too much about all that nonsense. Handbook. Cactus Diary. Farewell, Rime Falls. The Rime Falls are really famous, apparently, but when I arrived, the water was totally frozen. When it's cold, I get sleepy. But if it's too cold, I can't fall asleep. If you see me sleeping, it's because I'm cold, not because I'm a lazy asshole. Does spring arrive once the snow melts? Or does the snow melt once spring arrives? The world may never know. I prefer summer anyway. Cool. Prizes from Lil Cactus. Lil Cactus Spoils. Displays a number of undiscovered chests and elementite spots. Cool. Alright. Good to know. Items. We have candy again. Restore 100 HP for 1 ally. Fairy Walnut! Restore 50 MP for 1 ally. Medical Herb. Oh, we're going old school with Secret of Mana stuff. Heals an ally status effects. Cup of Wishes! In later games, they, like, changed it to Angel Grail. But now it's back to Cup of Wishes. Which I like. Revives a fainted ally. Restores all HP. Stardust Herb. Removes an ally's buffs, debuffs, and status effects. So it basically does, like, Dispel. Parpota Oil. Restores 250 HP for all allies. Naps make you a coward. That's what they do. Enhancement items, materials, ability seeds. Oh, they basically use, like, spells for items, essentially. That's all. Key items diary page. Single diary page describing the unknown tale of a humble little adventure and Lil Cactus Diary. The cover says Lil Cactus's Diary. View diary entries from the guide stream. Diary page, even. Cool. Gears skills. What do we got? Ooh. I look like a badass and such. So this is the main character, I imagine. Pretty much looks like a typical Mana character. Zweihander. Zweihander. You care? Ooh. Meh. So I'm guessing he's like a knight type character. That sounds weird, but meh. That's cool. Meh. I guess she's like the mage character. And he's like the, what, like thief type character? Like, his tail has a dagger. That is so badass. Woohoo! Guard uniform. Guard uniform. Oh, it's a spear. I thought it was a wand. Okay. Blossom Maiden Garb. So is she basically like Lee's from Trials of Mana? Daggetry. Protector Police. Okay. That's cool. Moves. Explode. Unleashes a detonating fireball. Deals fire damage, chance of burning enemy. And then Fireball. Unleashes a ball of flame. Deals fire damage, chance of burning enemy. Cool. We got some spells. Thunderbolt. Creates a ball of crackling lightning. Deals wind damage. Chance of paralyzing enemy. Healing Light. Uses the power of light to recover an ally's HP. We got a healing spell! What do you have? Ice Smash. Throws an ice shard. Deals water damage. Chance of freezing enemy. Nature Aura. Uses the power of wood to increase the amount of CS an ally obtains in CS. I'm not sure what CS is. It said something about CS in one of the guides. Not sure exactly what that is, but... Rune Knight. What is CS? It said something about, yeah, CS gauge. There are two ways to accumulate CS in battle: by taking damage from an enemy or dealing damage to an enemy. So is that like charge? I'm guessing that's pretty much what it is. Something like that. Elemental plot. Okay. Rune Knight! I'm a Rune Knight, by God! Those who assume this class can imbue their blades with saber magic to improve their battle prowess. Harnessing the strength of the wind, their great swords feel light as air. And then this is question mark, apparently. The power of the moon allows this class to raise its defense in battle, while wielding lances and shields, which can also deal powerful strike attacks. I think it's locked, though. It doesn't actually say what their classes are for some reason. Whatever, dude. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What do we got? Tactics on the offense. All-out attack. Focus exclusively on attacking enemies. Balance attack. So you probably want to put everyone on balance attack, I would say. Go wild. Reserve resources, I would say, would be good. Items, reserve resources. Leave at least 2 of each item in stock. So yeah, that's what I would say would be good for would be good for everybody. That would be my recommendation, at least. You know, so the computer doesn't use up all of your stuff. Okay. We good. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. Team setup, okay. Stats! Nightblade. Oh, now it shows their class. She's an Oracle and he's a Nightblade, apparently. Okay. Yay! I can jump! Ooh. Oh! Yeah! You little jerk. Okay, this like dashes, apparently. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
Take this!
I think that does like a super attack or something. There's like abilities or items. What does that do? I don't know what that does. Probably something we can't do yet. Why? Whoa. Whoa. What did I just do? I just used a star, apparently. Okay. Starman stuff.
Arena taking over.
You can switch characters! She can do a double jump! Oh yeah!
Excuse me.
She has a tail, apparently. Not sure what that star thing is actually supposed to do, but... Oh, maybe you make a marker there. I think that's what that is. It's like a marker.
I'll deal with this.
Viper style. Except he's better than a Viper because he gets 3! Whoa. Pretty cool. He can double jump. Can
I
you?
got this.
Oh, you can double jump. Okay. Badass.
Yes.
Gold clover, a mysterious golden clover with the power to improve the element affinity. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, we got a map. Oh, it tells you how many chests there are in the areas. 0 out of 3. World map. Cool. Alright, I dig that. So can we, like, get rid of this thing? I don't... I think that tells you, like where you're supposed to be going or something. If the HP of all your party members reaches 0, or if all members are petrified and unable to continue fighting, it's game over right then and there. That's too bad. You can escape from a battle by continuously running against the edge of the combat area. However, be aware that you cannot escape from a battle if the edge is red. Shortcuts! Shortcuts allow you to quickly execute moves or use items during battle without having to access the ring menu. You can set up shortcuts from the item menu, or when customizing your moves from the gear skills menu. Okay. Rabbis!
You're mine.
I mean, of course there's rabbis.
This should be the last of them.
We
It's so
won!
tough.
You get experience and bonuses. Okay. Bonus style. Oh.
It's moving a little fast, huh?
This is a good time to try out the powers of the Luna Globe.
The glowing tree-like thing does something. Whoa, whoa. What is
Let's
this?
plan our next move.
Oh, it's a save point. You can save and do fast travel. We saved our game, by God! Apparently, we're on normal difficulty. Which you pretty much have to be for the demo, I guess.
Taking this?
Candy! Candy! What is this nonsense? Wintry waters. You will sustain continuous damage should you fall into the bone-chilling water of the ice flows. Resist the urge to take a dip in these freezing streams. Crossing the icy flows. Use the power of the Luna Globe to slow down time, reducing the speed of the drifting ice blocks, so you can safely reach the opposite shore. Elemental Vessel Luna Globe. The Luna Globe is encircled with the power of Luna, the Moon Elemental. It has the ability to manipulate the flow of time. Pressing RT during a battle will place the vessel... Oh, that's what that is! Okay. When enemies approach it, a zone of lunar energy will emerge, slowing down the movement speed of all foes that step into it. Conversely, if you or your allies enter the zone, it'll speed up the casting time of spells and other attacks. Talk about controlling time.
Activate! Everything's slowed down. Watch your step here.
So that grizzly syrup.
Curb is freezing.
Coolio. That's a neat little dealio. So I think we got, we got something, I guess it's not showing up, but whatever, dude. The first chest!
Nice.
What did we get? I don't know.
Yes.
Is that like health? I'm not sure.
The sky sure is bright. I love this kind of weather.
Especially after leaving a blizzard. Anything would be better.
Don't you feel more energetic too, though? Amazing what clear skies can do.
Rabites and Shell Blast.
Sounds like Ramco agrees with you.
Ramco? I guess he's the Mana Beast. Shell Blast is already here.
Here they come!
You're mine! Tilted boomerang! Explode!
I casted a fire spell!
Take this!
Thunderbolt!
Take this! Just what I need!
Fire,
Fight with us was foolish.
fire spell style. Oh, you can dash in midair like a cool person. I dig that. Grizzly syrup, apparently. I think we got an air dash to get that. Not sure what those do. They don't seem to appear in the inventory. Grizzly syrup.
Yes.
Lucra, the currency used to buy or sell goods at shops. Yeah, and in the early Mana games, it was just GP. Later on, they changed it to Lucra. Guess they wanted it to be more unique. More unique. Yeah, that like syrup stuff, it doesn't show it in the inventory. So I don't know what it does. Unless it's under gear for some reason. Appearance. Oh, so you can do like weapon skins. I like that. I like that.
Taking this.
Gold Clover. More Shell Bliss asks.
Want to do this the hard way, huh?
Fireball!
Just what I need.
Ow. Owie!
Just getting space.
I got healed!
Gotta stay focused. Thanks. Take this. Thanks.
I got healed in midair.
Okay.
Eh.
Come at me.
These dudes are fairly
Long
tough.
way to go before you can challenge us.
Challenge style. Chesticle!
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Fairy Acorn. Stores 20 MP for one ally. I guess that's like a lesser version of a Fairy Walnut. It's kinda neat.
Yes.
Lucra. There's one more chest. To Fizzine. Do.
Help us out. Everything's slowed down.
There's platforming in this game.
This?
Gold Clover. What is this? Fortune Flies. The twinkling green butterflies you sometimes see fluttering around are known as fortune flies. Interacting with a fortune fly doubles the amount of lucre you acquire from battles. Well, the effect only lasts for so long. Fortune flies will reappear after a little while, but if you ever spot one, be sure to catch it.
There's something strange about this butterfly.
There's something strange in the neighborhood.
Let me see. Is this?
Ample Incense temporarily increases lucre gained in battle by 10%. Okay. Whee! Think we got all the treasure chests. Area's unlocked. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, but alright. Uh-oh. It's these dudes.
Is it just me, or is this area teeming with monsters?
After we defeat the first wave of attacks, we should be ready for more enemies rushing in from the shadows. These monsters fight in packs.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. I can tell there are more out there.
Hina, stand back, okay? You don't want to get caught up in the fray.
Leave the healing to me, but don't do anything too reckless.
We shouldn't get too
Yeah, she's not really in our party, it would seem. Elements, damage types, and resistances. Physical damage dealt by weapons can be one of two types, slash or strike. In addition, there are 8 types of element. Yeah, okay. Weak, resistant, or immune.
Okay.
Oh.
You're mine!
We got slimes! And Sahagin! Classic mana enemy. Always loved them.
Okay. You're mine!
The owls are here! Nice. Love those guys.
Take this!
At least the gel enemies aren't hard to hit like in a lot of the games.
Take this! Salamando! Next!
How do we have Salamando already?
Take this!
Somebody,
Okay.
the owl picked me up! They can't do that! Ring menu, oh. So that's if you want to select something manually, I suppose. That's kinda cool. Oh, you can have other characters do stuff.
Gotcha! Feeling good!
Fireball!
Thanks! Feel the flick of mana!
Oh, Garuda Tempest. So that's like the charge attack. I see. I see how that works. I see how it works. So you kind of build it up like a limit burst
That's
kind
the
of
last
thing.
of them.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Now that Morley's here, I can take a break.
A soul guard has to look after the alms, but it helps that you can handle yourselves in a fight.
Soul
Thanks for
Guard.
the assistance.
Way to make me feel guilty for slacking off, Val. Okay, fine, I'll keep fighting. Just stop smiling at me like that.
We're nearly to Fallow Steps. Come on.
Okay.
Those monsters just kept coming, huh?
There are bound to be more encounters like that in the future. Be prepared for an attack at any moment. That's the best way to stay sharp.
Doesn't hurt to have a good stock of items and gear either.
Oh, that's how you run. Okay. Cool. Not sure if you have like a stamina gauge like you do in a lot of the mana games.